or attempting to solve, perhaps, the 6 Nerdle puzzles. So let's see how we get on. Quite a lot of information actually from that first sum. I suspect it's going to be something, a 2-digit number, -7 minus something else equals a 1-digit result. And obviously we've got to use the 8 and the 2 in there somewhere. So it could, let's try 17, 8 and 2 in that order. Okay, so there isn't another 7, and the 1 is in the wrong place. So we could have 21 minus 7 minus 8, which equals 6. I probably should have tried that or a variation of it first, because it uses more distinct digits rather than duplicating the 7. So I might have got that in 2 actually on a different day, if I'd been thinking about it a bit more, which is entirely my own fault. But solving it in 3 is never a bad thing. Let's move on to the binodal. 2 of these at once. Only 1 green on both of them combined. That's not particularly useful. And we don't have subtraction on the bottom one, so let's try 42 plus, oh no, we can't use the 5. Okay, let's try 49 then, because we need to get up above 90. Let's try 91 as the sum. Interesting, so there are 2 9s, so that was a bit lucky, to be fair. And it's going to have to be 70 something plus a number in the teens. Obviously the 7 and the 1. Oh no, the 7 and the 1 can't be the other way around, and in fact it can't be 7 and 1. Sorry, I keep looking at the top instead of the bottoms of these digits. So the top one has a 7 in, but the bottom one doesn't. So the bottom one is going to have a 6 and a 2 as the tens digits. Okay, so I think it's a 50-50 shot, because we've got to have the 1 in there somewhere. But it could be 21 plus 69. But it's not. Okay, so that's progress. What have we got on the top one? Something... Oh, I think... So we know the 4 is there. I suspect the minus has to go there, because it can't really be in many other places. It could be there, but then a 1-digit number minus a 2-digit number is going to get us below 0, of course. So it could be something like 8 minus 14 over 7. Not specifically that, because some of the other things don't work, but it's a possibility. I think we're going to have division in there one way or another anyway. We've got a 9, a 5 and a 7 to fit in, so there's lots of odd digits. And in fact, those are all of the digits. So I'm less confident about this, because that would have to be something divided by 4 in order to get us low enough to have the 1 as a result. So if it's not that, 54 over 9, yes, that's what it is. 7 minus that. It has to be correct, and we've solved it in 4, which for the binodal, again, never a bad score. We'll move on to the instant. Let's see if I can solve it anywhere near as quickly as I solved yesterday's. I'm not at all confident. I also don't know when the timer starts. Okay, so it's... Oh, what can we use in the division? 18 over 9? Yes. So 3 plus 18 over 9 equals 5. Solved it in 14 seconds. Not too shabby, but I think yesterday's had the green up. There's always 1 green and all the rest reds, I think, to force it to be unique. And to give you a little bit of information to start with, yesterday's the green was in the first digit, which definitely made it significantly easier, but that one was not a terrible one. Okay, so We've got a minus there, but not much else. Oh, we can't quite do my usual sum. I was going to do equals 23, but we haven't got a 3. So what do we want to change this to? We'll have to make it 24 and duplicate the 4s. And that's not too far apart from the answer. So let's put the 9 in there. Let's make it 79 minus 54. That's consistent, I believe. And it's correct. 34-second solve. Pretty happy with that. And only 3 guesses. That all helps. And we'll end on the 2 mini ones. Let's go back to the tried and tested 1, 2, 3, 4. I should have gone with yesterday's guess. What should we do? Let's try 15 minus 7. Okay, so maybe 17 minus 8. I think it has to be. And it is. Okay. And finally, we'll finish with the 2 mini ones. Oh, is that top one going to be the exact same sum that we just had? Probably not. Let's try 4 times 8 for the bottom one. Oh, 3 times 8. So it's very interesting that it uses the exact same digits, just in a completely different order. What have we got on the top one? 18 minus 9 equals 9. I don't like it, but in fact, no, let's do 15 minus 7 then again, just to use different digits. I should have stuck with, oh no, 18 minus 9 is clearly not correct. But it has to be 16 minus 8, I think, with the digits that we've got left. And it is. So that took 5 guesses actually, which is quite a lot for the mini ones. It felt like that went quite quickly, but quite a lot of guesses. I suppose when there's smaller sums, you can think through the possibilities and have your next guess a lot quicker. But anyway, that's all 6 of them solved for today. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.